This time I visited in two different natural parks in Finland, Teijo and Torronsuo. Teijo is located in Varsinais-Suomi, near of the old iron village Matidedal. And Torro is located in Kanta-Häme in municipality of Tammela. It is very beautiful morning and very humid, very humid. Yesterday it's raining like crazy, like we have like good thundering and very heavy rain, but today like no cloud at all in the sky and very beautiful and hot already. But because it's so humid, there is like millions of mosquitoes also. But air is so fresh because here is not like what's the English word about the siitepöly pollen because not anymore like pollen in the air, so it's like super fresh all the time. This is probably one of my favorite natural parks in Finland because it's so quiet if you come here in the week. And here's also like very different beaches where you can go swim, and also lots of like different land too where you can grilling or put your tent there. So here is like everything what I want. And also this is very near about the oceans. And the next of the ocean is that small village where you can buy some food or ice creams. I am heading now one of my favorite place in this natural park, Terasari. And if you translate that in English, that is something about the background island. The background is like huge bird. I was here last time probably 3 years ago or 2 years ago in winter time. So it's quite interesting to see is this place changing anything. Oh no, it's been chasing quite much. It been burned off. Oh darn. Well. Oh, that is quite sad. There is nothing almost left. Luckily it is not going any further. It could be burned whole forest or this small island. Quite relax and feel is this moment. And if you have this like subscribing somehow the Finnish summer, it's probably this feeling. Super quiet, middle of the like natural place, clean water and so silence, like unbelievable silence. Finally some energy. I was totally forget to take food with me. Oh. But so silence all the time. If you want to enjoy the Finnish natural park, come to middle of week. There is absolutely no one. Super silent all the time. I've been seeing today like 4 people. It's not much. But when is the high season and the weekend, sometimes this natural park in Finland is like, there is so much people. It's like crazy. But in the week time and early summer, no one. Let's go another leg again. This is my second favorite place in this natural park. Here is actually 4 different legs. Matilda, Puolakka, Saha and Hamar leg. And we are going the Saha järvi. And this Sahajärvi place, it's more like those people who like to sleeping with tents. If you're comparing this place, that other place where I was earlier today, that is more like, how can I say this? Those people who live in the camper van or traveling with the camper van, because there is camper van parking place. And also that is more like family friend place, because there is lots of like ice cream places and restaurant. So this is more like for those people who love doing the tent trips. And also this Sahajärvi hiking roads, it's much more longer. It's about 9 kilometers. And if you're comparing those hiking roads, what starting in the Matilda järvi, those are in 1 kilometer between 6 kilometers. But those are much more like popular than this. But next, I'm gonna go swimming again because it's so hot day again. And here is also one swamp named Torronsuo. And if you translate that name in English, that is something about the like red swamp. And if I'm not wrong, that name comes in the one moss. When that is blooming, the whole swamp is very red. But I don't actually remember if I ever seen that happening. It's remind me a little bit like Torronsuo, but it's quite different. I see only pictures when it's that very red, but I don't actually remember. Am I ever seen that redness in there? But let's go check. Because I don't know when that happens. If we are lucky, we're gonna see that next. So, finally here in Torronsuo, but the time is already like 8:30 p.m. So I think I just take a shower and doing some evening snack, and then I go sleep. But it's kind of like funny thing in Finland. Always when it's come to summer, you are so like, whoa, it's not so dark, because in Finland we have in the middle of summer midsummer nights. We don't have actually any night here in Finland, and that's sometimes it feels so strange. Even now it's like very hard to say what time is because his sun is still shining. Next I have to do need something to eat. But I have no idea what I'm gonna cook. Oh, good morning. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna do some snacks I take with me and let's go to Torronsuo and let's eating breakfast there. But it seems there is very beautiful weather again. Well, let's go. Very nice weather again. And first we have to go this small forest park before we get in that Torronsuo place. And I just realized I forget my fork and spoon also, so it's a little bit hard to eat in some breakfast salad without those, so I just need something wood so I can do it again. A spoon. Maybe that one. I think this is good for that. And these flowers is suopursu, and if you translate that English, it's something about marshable Labrador tea. But I don't know because there is part of tea, so I don't know, can you do some tea with these? But these are actually smell almost like nothing. But super beautiful. If you look like in this level, you can see here is lots of these flowers. So it seems to be I also forget my knife. So, maybe I just use a couple of stick like chopstick style. No, I just need another one. So if you're comparing this in Torronsuo, here is a lot more like streets and everything, not so open. But I kind of like this, and because here is lots of like that suopursu. Oh yeah. And when I be visiting here, it's always like almost nobody. Sometimes I see here like 2 or 3 people, but that's it. That's why I like this place. So this kind of swamp, and if you're comparing that in the Torronsuo, this is quite different. So let's gonna driving there next. I kind of remember right, this is actually not the oldest swamp in Finland, but is the deepest. Deepest part in this swamp is about 12 meters, so it's quite actually deep if you're thinking this swamp is growing only about 1 millimeter per year. If I'm comparing this landscape now in the wintertime, I think I like more in wintertime. I don't know why. Maybe that way it's look even more like emptiness or something like something very very like different. Yeah, and this landscape, what is like in the summertime, is reminds me really much in the Lapland wilderness. Definitely. So it starts the forest part, but there is one minus side. Here is lots of mosquitoes, like very much. These are different mosquitoes what Asia have. These are a little bit bigger and sting only one time, but here it's like super lots. And it's kind of funny when people sometimes arrive in Finland and go in the forest or country or province size. They are like, what is this? Because here is lots of mosquitoes. I already like forget how much we have mosquitoes. But good size, not direct sun anymore because it's getting warm and warm all the time. But yeah, but but let's go there next. Well, this looks interesting. I'm not actually sure where I am this moment because there was a couple of signs, but they was like falling down and they are not showing anywhere because can't tell anything because they was laying in the ground. So now I try to go in the another like camp place, like resting place, but I'm not sure is this the right road, because I think it's probably wrong because it's so bad shape. But I'm maybe gonna find it somewhere. Of course I forget my spoon and fork, but I use my wooden stick what I just made. Now I'm about halfway my hiking, so there is about still 5 kilometers walking. It starts thundering a little bit, and let's hope I get back before the raining, because I still want grilling some sausage. But yeah, very beautiful place, very silent and not much people. And here is also like 2 different parking places in this area. I can put both links in this video's description, because if you just write in the Google Maps Torronsuo, it's not gonna lead you anywhere. So check those parking places in the video in descriptions. And what I really like in these Finnish natural places, there is no like entering feed or environment feed. So these are like free places, and very many have like free toilet also and free wood. So you can cook something to yourself before you going in the hiking or after. But in my case, let's grill in some sausage now. But first I have to do some woodworks. But sometimes we have a Finland like very dry season, like now. Everything is super dry. And when it's dry, we have a like forest fire warning time. So that means you can't using fire at all some places, but in this place, this is the only place where you can use. So before you go in some natural place, check in their webpage, can you use fire and where you can use, because nobody wants the forest will burn. Yeah, but now let's eat some sausage. Ah. No. Ah. Hot. But thanks for watching the video, and let's see you in the next week. Bye!